Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Managos here, back with a new video for you guys today. And today, we're doing the live team building for HBL Heater Bros League week number 2. Now, if you missed last week's set, the videos will be on the channel. The playlist will eventually be linked in the description. Be sure to check that out. If you missed the first season of our regular series on the channel, which is the Tactical Team Builders and the Ladder Lasher Live, the playlist for both of those is linked in the description. If you missed the HBL live draft analysis of the Texan Clearbodies Season 1 draft, the video is also linked in the description for that. Be sure to check that out so that you know what I drafted, or rather, why I drafted what I drafted. Now, let's get into this week's team building. This week, we are building against what is currently known as the New Jersey Purloins, but could change as the coach changed from Pig Knight, who we were scheduled to face this week, to Spazz. I'll leave his channel link in the description. Be sure to check him out. He is a fellow YouTuber as well. Now, I'm seeing a lot of threats on this team because what did Spazz take over? Spazz inherited a Greninja, which I'm going to assume, I will find out before the battle, I'm going to assume is Protean Ban Greninja, as well as Battle Bond Ban Greninja, only Torrent Greninja, I believe. And I'm really hoping. Could not know for certain though. The next one he has is Mamoswine. Now this thing has thick fat. It's very fat. It gets Stealth Rock. It can be a Sash set. It can be a Life Orb set. It can be a Choice Scarf set if you wanted it to be. It could be a Choice Bandit set. There's a lot of different variations on Mamoswine. But particularly I want to expect a Scarf Stealth Rocker or a Sash Stealth Rocker on this. Maybe even a Life Orb Attacker. He also has Golisopod. Now, I don't know much about Golisopod because I haven't used it yet, but I do know that Golisopod has Emergency Exit, which is essentially like a red card. It allows him to get out in the midst of getting below half. Okay. And then Golisopod, I don't know, it gets Aqua Jet, First Impression, which is its priority move. So he gets a lot of different things. I'm not particular on what he will and will not bring. I don't know yet. But next, he's got Tangrowth. Tangrowth is a fat SOB. This thing with the Assault Vest takes hits for days. Oh my goodness. Takes hits for days. It's unbelievable. Next, I mean, he runs Assault Vest. He runs Leech Seed set. He can run a Sludge Bomb offensive set, which the Assault Vest set supports. So he's got a lot of different options there. He's got Hitmontop. Now, Hitmontop is Intimidate, which is very, very useful on his end because I've got a lot of physical attackers or potential physical attackers. Next thing he's got, typically Hitmontop, by the way, is run Assault Vest, physically defensive, max HP, max attack, something like that, typically. Next, he's got Rotom Fan. Rotom Fan, I'm not a fan of myself. No pun intended, though. But this thing, Scarf Thunderbolt, Volt Switch Initiative, Thunder Wave, things like that. Scarf, Life Orb, Choice Specs, whatever. What else he got? This thing, I don't know why this was allowed. I really and truly don't. He has Landorus Incarnate. which was unfortunately post-league quick banned by Smogon. Landis Incarnate, there's a good reason why it was quick banned. I mean, Rock Polish, Sheer Force Life Orb, you know, all sorts of shit like that. Mixed attacking capabilities, Choice Scarf, Rock Polish, Choice Specs, Choice Band, whatever. Next, he's got Scizor, and Scizor has a couple of different roles that it can play. Scizor can be max HP, max attack, adamant, defog hazard removal, U-turn completion, which completes his Volt Turn core between Rotom Fan. He also can have a what else can he have on Scizor? Offensive Scizor, Choice Banded Scizor, Swords Dance, max HP Scizor, Defog Scizor. A lot of different possibilities on this. Golurk can be a Stealth Rocker, it can be Dynamic Punch, it can be No Guard Choice Scarf, it could be Sash Lead, it can be a lot of different things as well. There's a lot of different things that a lot of these can run. I'm not particular on what set he's gonna run in this. I'm not particular on any of his particular sets. I might see him running Stealth Rocks on this instead of Mamoswine to run a Scarf Mamoswine or a Specs Mamoswine or something like that. He's got another Stealth Rock option in Miltank. He has Miltank that can get Stealth Rocks. Miltank is Body Slam. It got Sap Sipper, which stops grass type attacks by increasing the attack. He has Body Slam. He's got Thick Fat along with Mamoswine. So there's a lot of fire and ice resistances here because of the abilities. He's got Sap Sipper, and he's got one more ability I cannot remember off the top of my head. He might, I'm not particular. But I know, like, Miltank, I can see him being a support mon with, like, Heal Bell, Body Slam for Stab, and anything. A coverage move if he needs it, Stealth Rocks, and Milk Drink maybe. Leftovers or Assault Vest, depending on which one he wants to run. But if he runs Assault Vest, he cannot heal himself off. So we'll see what he does. The last thing he has is Mega Ampharos. Now, there's a lot of different things I've seen out of Mega Ampharos. Mega Ampharos is bulky as all heck. Unbelievably. I'll cover his stats here in a minute. But you know, I've seen a Rest Talk set on this thing. I've seen offensive Volt Switcher. I've seen bulky Volt Switcher. I've seen a lot of different sets. I'm not particular on what set he's gonna run. He's probably going to run defensive. So at that point, the question becomes, what do I bring? Well, when I look at my opponent's team, the fastest thing I see is Greninja. That's not Scarfed, of course. I'm going to, for that, for that reason, I'm going to bring Megalopony. Now, you might be asking me, well, why? Firstly, let me build Megalopony, just so I can figure out how much speed I need to speak the Greninja, whose speed I believe is 122. Here, let's go into calcs really quick and let's find out. What is Greninja's speed stat? If I can ever find my mouse. Greninja. Alright, let's find Greninja here. Greninja, I'm going to say that Greninja he could lead with this as well. Sash lead, most likely. Yeah, Sash leads with hazards. his max speed with a jolly nature, which is a speed beneficial nature, is 377. My speed here needs to be 378. I need to break that speed tier and put just enough speed for that to happen. That, I believe, leads me to believe, at least, that I can run Adamant on Lopunny. But let's find out, shall we? For some reason, I'm thinking I can't. No, I cannot. If I run Adamant, I'm not going to have the speed tier to break it. I need to run Jolly, unfortunately. What am I at? 336. I need to be 378. So at that point, I'm going to put 100 speed EVs. Just 100. 64. Okay. Let's go 180. 8 EVs. 388. I don't need to be that far up. 164 speed. 381. Not quite. 148 speed. Which puts me in a tie with him. So I'm going to put 152 speed EVs, which is enough to break the speed tier. 152 speed EVs, max attack, obviously. Got 104 EVs to put somewhere. Got 104 EVs to put somewhere. And for right now, I'm going to put them in my HP stat. Now, what am I going to run on my Lopunny? Well, for that Greninja, I want to run Thunder Punch. I want to run Thunder Punch for that Greninja. I don't have to run Thunder Punch. I also want to run High Jump Kick. Because my Lopunny can shit on the Greninja. It can shit on the Miltank. With High Jump Kick at least. What else can it do? It can punch the Mamoswine. It can punch the Hitmontop. It can kind of punch the Golurk. Kinda, sorta. Okay. So what else do I want to bring on my Lopunny? Well, Mamoswine's taking care of Golisopod. I don't know Golisopod's typing particularly. So let me see. There's no Golisopod. Okay. Golisopod is Bug Water. Uninvested, Golisopod. I'm not particular on what set he's gonna run. Golisopod doesn't have a particular set yet. Let's see. Let's look at Lopunny. All-out attacker. Attacking Lopunny. Has return, it does 44%. Ice Punch does 10%, and High Jump Kick. So both of those are resisted. Okay. So, that's fine. Okay, so I'm thinking, should I throw Return on there? As another move, I throw Return on there. Does he have something that can... put hazard, or not hazards, put like status elements? Tangrowth and Rotom Fan, depending on what they're running. I'm actually going to run a substitute megalopony this week to prevent that. Prevent the prevent the Rotom fan from thunder waving me if it decides to do so. I don't know if he's gonna be Scarf or not. I'm gonna put substitute on here. 297. So my question is, at this point is, can something with 104 EVs in my HP break my substitute? Can the Miltank break my substitute? If I have 104 in my HP, can the Miltank, say physically defensive Miltank, which you notice takes 78% from a max attack, jolly megalopony. But how did 104 Body Slam can in fact break my substitute? But the question is, do I need max attack? Even if I run max attack, I don't kill him. Do I kill Greninja? Because I need to build Silly Greninja 212%. Okay. So I can kill Greninja with High Jump Kick. I don't need to carry Thunder Punch. Okay. So what else does he have? I can kill Mamoswine and I can outspeed it so long as it's not scarfed. Because Mamoswine, if we look at Mamoswine, let's assume it's a life orb attack for Mamoswine. High Jump Kick, 145 for 171. Okay. So let's see what else. Carry Ice Punch for 10 growth. How much do I do to an Assault Vest 10 growth with Megalopony at max attack? Let's find out. So if I go Megalopony Ice Punch against AV 10 growth, let's say it's the PU defensive set. It's not Assault Vested, but it doesn't particularly matter whether it is or not. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong thing. One moment. Oh, you Assault Vest right here. Let's look at the Assault Vest set. Storm, Knockoff, Earthquake, and HP Ice. It is max HP, 4 in defense, and max special defense. Sassy Nature to carry the Assault Vest very, very effectively. High Jump Kick does 45%. Ice Punch does 35%. Okay. His damage roll to 2 KO. Okay, so I can't kill that thing. Not particularly bent on killing it, per se. Okay, what else you got? I actually carry Fire Punch. You know what? Hold on. I'm thinking carry Fire Punch because of the Scizor. Here. Let's put Fire Punch here. I put Fire Punch in a calc. When Fire Punch comes off, it's doing the same amount of damage, so it doesn't matter which one I carry. But I think Fire Punch is better off in comparison. Oh yeah, Fire Punch over Thunder Punch for sure. Fire Punch, High Jump Kick, Return, and Substitute. Unfortunately, at this position, he's breaking my substitute. I need more HP EVs to prevent him from breaking my substitute. But what variant of Miltank was I calcing? Physical defensive with no attack EVs. What? No attack EVs, and he's breaking my substitute? Oh my god, he's breaking my substitute. If he gets a chance to, which with my damage output, he's getting the chance to. I don't need him breaking my substitute. Let me see. What else? I can carry both fire and ice punch. But do I have anything else that can deal with it? Since you know, if I play it carefully. Crocodile, Toy Scarf Crook, Entei. You know what? For situation's sake, I want to put Ice Punch on here as well. Because if I break any investments that I have, then he's breaking my sub anyway. So I'm going to run I'm going to actually end up running both Fire Punch and Ice Punch for situation's sake, because it's Fire Punch for Scizor and Tangrowth. Fire Punch is also for. Take a look here. Fire Punch can also whack the Mamoswine, not too hard though. It can also whack the Golisopod. It can also whack the Rolling Fan. It can also whack the Mega Ampharos a little bit. But I have Ice Punch. What do I have Ice Punch for? I have Ice Punch, also for Golisopod, also for Tangrowth, and also for Rolling Fan, also for the Landorus Incarnate. So, and also for the Mega Ampharos. But I do want to see how much does my Ice Punch, if I put it back on there, do to physically defensive Mega Ampharos. Only Mega Evolved and everything. Mega Ampharos. High Jump Kick does 40%. Okay. How much does this punch do? This punch does 30%. Okay, that's because he's electric type. That's because he's electric type. Okay, fine. But for situation's sake, I think I'm gonna run that. Alright, so the next thing is, what else can I bring? I'm thinking Entei. Now, you guys might be asking, what is Entei for? Well, I can burn the Miltank, which will stop its recovery. With Sacred Fire, I can burn it. With that in mind, I can also burn what else can I burn? I can also burn pretty much everything on his team, actually. I can burn the Mega Ampharos, I can burn the Greninja, which wouldn't help me very much, but I don't know. I can burn a lot of different things on his team that would not like to be burned. Let's take a look at my options. I can burn his Mamoswine, which would be beautiful. I can burn his Golisopod, I can burn his Tangrowth, I can burn his Hitmontop, I can burn his Rotom Fan, I can burn the Landorus Incarnate, I can destroy the Scizor, I can burn the Golurk, I can burn the Miltank, and I can burn the Mega Ampharos. So I can burn everything. And his team doesn't really appreciate fire all too much. Some of them can take it, they're not going to appreciate it. Alright, so I'm thinking for Entei, what I want to do is bring back one of my favorite sets. Choice band, pressure, extreme speed. Not extrasensory. Extreme speed, sacred fire, Stone Edge, and Ironhead. Now, you might be asking, why what? Well, E-Speed is priority. Smack something really, really hard with E-Speed before I die. If I end up dying. Ironhead, Mamoswine, Sacred Fire, Mamoswine, Gallisopod, Tangrowth, Hitmontop, Rotom-Fan, Landorus Incarnate, Scizor, destroys it, Golurk, Miltank, and Mega Ampharos. Stone Edge, Landorus Incarnate, Rotom-Fan, Gallisopod, and Mega Ampharos if I need it. So, and then Golurk as well. So there's a lot of different reasons for a lot of different things, but if I go to the mons that they're intended to whack, it makes sense. Now the question is, what speed tier do I want to run on this? Because I have to run Adamant because of event force. I have to run Adamant. The question is, with my Adamant nature, I'm sorry. With my Adamant nature, my speed, I'm running this, except this is Adamant because of the nature of the event itself. And this is shiny because the event has to be shiny. If we look at my speed is 299. My speed is 299. Now, oh, excuse this. My speed is 299. And my opponent's fastest mon is 377, but I can't speed tier that. I can speed tier anything that's not base 100. Like Gallisopod, for example. I can outspeed Gallisopod, I can outspeed Tangrowth, I can outspeed Rotom-Fan, I cannot outspeed the Landorus Incarnate, I can outspeed Scizor, I can outspeed Golurk, this thing, and Mega Ampharos, and Miltank. So the question is, which one of them is fastest? What is Mamoswine's speed? Because I'm feeling that Mamoswine is the fastest. What is Mamoswine? Actually, what is Ampharos? It's already up here. Mamoswine is base 45, or Ampharos is base 45. Okay, so I'm outspeeding that 100%. Let's look at the Mamoswine. Life Orb Attacker is 80. Okay. What is Gallisopod's speed? Gallisopod base speed is 40. My god. These things are so slow. Alright, so Gallisopod's is 40, Mamoswine's 80. Miltank is 100 actually, so I speed tie with Miltank. Uninvested Miltank, I speed tie with non-invested. So my speed tier to break, because the Miltank's not going to be max speed. There's no defensive Miltank that runs max speed. My speed tier to break, I believe, is base 80, which is 284 speed with beneficial nature. Let me double check that with Rotom-Fan speed really quickly. Let's look at I believe Rotom Fan is 86. Okay, let's look at Rotom Fan since it's the first option down here. My Scarf. Rotom Fan naturally is outspeeding 86. Okay. So my speed tier right now is 299, which is exactly where I am uninvested. Which is exactly where I am right now uninvested. Let's keep looking here. Landorus Incarnate. I believe the Landorus Incarnate is 108. Let's see. Lando. Why do I not get this? Landorus Incarnate, All Out Attacker. Landorus is 101, so it would outspeed me. It would outspeed me. At 101, it outspeeds me based on my base 100 speed. So I can't speed tier him particularly. Okay, so if he's base 101, my Thundurus is base 101 too. Actually, my Thundurus is 101 as well. Let's keep looking. What is Golurk's speed? Because right now what's looking to me... what is Golurk's speed? My mouse is a bitch. I'm apologizing for that, by the way. Golurk. Thank you. Let's go to Golurk here. Click you. Golurk, Stealth Rock. Golurk speed is base 65. Okay, so my speed tier to break is base 80. And if I put speed investment in there at all, I will outspeed Miltank. Even if he tries to put in, he's probably going to try to put in like 12 EVs or something. Something like that. He'll probably try to speed creep me by putting at least 4 EVs in the speed. Because he knows that Adamant Entei speed ties with non-speed beneficial nature. Actually, I need to see something. I need to see Miltank really quick. Because I understand that it's... Oh! 16 EVs. One moment. Okay, so if he's putting 16 EVs in there, he runs a Jolly Nature, I need to run 265 at least. But I was going to outspeed Mamoswine, which is... Or, I'm sorry, the Rotom Fan. So my 86 speed tier. 86 is my speed tier, so I need to break 87 speed tier. Which Rotom Fan ends up being 299. So, even uninvested, I outspeed him with the Adamant Nature. Even uninvested, with him being Jolly with 16 EVs in speed, I outspeed him. For my own sake, though, I probably want to run max attack. Where's my Teambuilder? Right here. I want to run max attack. I don't need to run max speed. I need to run 8 EVs in speed. That's all I need to run. Is what that lets me do? Oh. Oh. Okay. I'm sorry. I invested wrong. One moment. If I run max speed, then I speed high uninvested. Otherwise, I don't. I forgot about that. Oh, but wait. He's 299 base, right? With beneficial max speed. But 264. Okay. I'm investing wrong. No. So, my speed tier to break is base 87. which puts me above 269, I believe, is what it is. Let's look at Run and Fan really quick. Run and Fan, 299. So I do need to run max speed to break the 87 speed tier. Because with the speed beneficial nature, just timid, he's running a max of 298. So to run that max speed EV, I need to run to outspeed him without a choice scarf. I did run max. And then as far as my last EV goes, into my special defense. Because, yeah, I don't have just a little bit. So, we're gonna run Saratobi. This time. And there. Excuse me. Saratobi has enough speed to outspeed speed beneficial max speed Rotom H. Or not Rotom H, I'm sorry, Rotom Fan. And outspeeds Miltank with 16 EVs. Which is why I built that speed tier, because the Miltank's not gonna run max speed. There's no Miltank unless it's a choice banded Miltank, which could happen. I'm not discrediting that by any means. Choice banded Miltank is the only variant in which I can see him running max speed, or any variation of speed, other than the 16 EVs that regular Miltank runs. So the next thing I'm thinking here, because I've got an answer to Greninja that's not choice scarfed. My next thought is, what if one of them is choice scarfed? At that point, I bring Ditto. Choice scarf. I have caps on for some reason. I turn those off. Choice. Damn it. Choice scarf. Enter. Imposter, because we transform. Could you click? Oh, I have to do that manually. Okay. 252 instead of 248, and 4 instead of 8. 4 here. And then 252. Oh, come on. Backspace out. 252. Okay. Now, wrote this thing, kind of obvious. Duplication. That's all it really is. In case of my opponents. So let's say, for example, it's a Rotom, it's a Trick Rotom H, or Rotom Fan. I can switch into Kakashi, catch the Trick, swap scarves, and then go from there. Let's say that the Landorus has a Rock Polish up and is kind of just tearing my team apart. My play is directly into this to 1, force out my opponent, which negates his Rock Polish, and then proceed to sweep, if need be. So, there's my logic there. The next thing I'm thinking about running, let me see Thundurus' speed tier. Let me see Thundurus' speed tier. Thundurus Therian, because that's what I drafted. See Choice Scarf Thundurus Therian. Thundurus Therian. A speed of 101. Alright, so here's what we're standing at. Thundurus Incarnate, as well as this thing, as well as the Landorus Incarnate, both have a base speed of 101. So we are going to run a standard Scarf set. And here's the reason why I want to bring Thunderous. Because Thunderous is my direct response to his Rotom Fan. I block it from Thunder Waving. I also bring Crook. I'm also going to bring Crook, by the way. I'm going to bring Crook to block that as well. So the next thing in my roster here is Thunderous. Thunderous Therian, our flash card. I'm actually gonna, I don't know what I'm gonna name it. Choice Scarf. Because I need to outspeed Landorus. I won't outspeed it after it rock polishes, but I can outspeed it before. Hidden Power Ice, obviously. Volt Switch. Thunderbolt. Volt Switch, Thunderbolt. Hidden Power Ice. And the last move is probably going to be Focus Blast. Alright. Special Scarf, Max Special Attack, yada yada yada. Turning Run is fine. I don't need to worry about the speed tier at all. Timid is fine. In case he runs Adamant, I outspeed him. I'd have Scarf just to guarantee that I outspeed him if he is max speed for whatever reason. Now let's go over the move set. Volt Switches, Switch Initiative. I don't have U-turn this week. I don't think I do. We'll see what my 6th mon ends up being. Volt Switch, just because Volt Switch. Initiative, Thunderbolt Stab, Hidden Power Ice covers the Lenders, covers the Tangrowth, you know, things like that. And then Focus Blast is for the Mammoth Swine switching to get rid of him. The next thing on my list, and what's looking like, okay, so my 5th mon will be Crocodile. I'm actually going to bring a Moxie Sweeper, Choice Scarf. Choice Scarf, Moxie Sweeper, Stone Edge, Earthquake, Crunch, and the 4th move, let's go through here and find out. And knock off because items. Physical Scarf, of course, max speed, max attack. I don't need to run speed EVs. Actually, I can. And let me tell you why. Because Landorus is 101. I'm not going to outspeed him without my Choice Scarf. And I'll outspeed him after my Choice Scarf if he's not Choice Scarfed himself, which he shouldn't be. He should be Life Orb. Because if he's Choice Scarf Life Orb or Choice Scarf Shield Force, he loses so much power. Okay. So the question is, what can I speed Creep? I can speed Creep on base 86 because that's the fastest thing I can outspeed at base 92. I can outspeed base 190 or base 86 without a Scarf on his end. I can outspeed a Scarf variant of his end because of my Scarf. So let's look at Rotom Fan. Rotom Fan, which I'm not really a fan of myself. He's running a Choice Scarf set for some reason. Just hypothetically say so. This is True Scarf? Oh, this is physical defense, okay. Base 86 with max speed. Choice Scarf, because I pulled up the wrong set. Let me just. Air Slash cannot kill me if he's running a physically defensive variant. Alright, so. Let's see, what is Worm's max speed with Timid Nature? 298, so my speed tier is 299. Alright, so let's put in that 299 speed tier. Because I'm at 311 now. So I'm gonna put 240 speed. Just saying. I need to be 299, so 200. Nah. One moment here as I get rid of this. Distracting. I apologize. Anyway, so let's keep going. Instead of 200 speed, let's put 248 speed. 310. Let's put 220 speed. 220 puts me at 302. So if I put 212 in there, puts me at 300. Put 208. 299, which is exactly where I need to be. So if I put 208 into my speed with Jolly Nature, actually if I put Edgar's with Adamant Nature and put max speed, let me see what that turns into. Adamant Nature with max speed. Adamant max speed is 283. I don't get it. Alright, so let's go 208, because that's the only way I can break it. 208 with the Jolly Nature, because that's the only way I can break the speed tier. I'm gonna put 44 EVs that are remaining in my HP stat, so that I can take a hit better as far as HP is concerned. Tree Scarf is there. Tree Scarf is there, outspeed everything that's below 85 speed. Actually, I don't need this either. I can just dump these in here as well. Alright, we'll do that. We'll leave that there. So that I can live a grass type hit if I need to, which I probably won't switch in on. I won't stay in on either. I unfortunately don't have a steel type. I don't have a steel type on my graph. But I also have a 6th Mon to grab off my list. Subtile sounds really nice right now, but what's scaring me is the Sap Sipper Mill Tank, because it can shut my entire plan down. Well, not entire plan, but it stops me. Incineroar sounds good now too, but Maloswine with Earthquake, Ghostapod is a water type, so no. Servine doesn't sound too appealing with the, well, no, it doesn't sound all too appealing. Delphox, not so much. So already got into there. So I'm thinking Cinccino is the play, because Cinccino allows me to outspeed. Or Salaman's the play. No, I should break Salamence. I should also break Sceptile and Servine and Crook. So that's a thing. So the play here. Actually, how many Intimidator does he have? Possibilities. 1, 2, 3, depending on what the Tangrowth is. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm really banking Incineroar right here. Because it's Intimidate, Fake Out Pressure. Because it's Intimidate, Fake Out Pressure. The Fake Out Pressure can come off on the Greninja. I can run a U-turn on it. 360 is not that respectable. I'm not gonna outspeed anything. Golurk is 65, Maltech is 100. Ampharos, I outspeed 45. Greninja is 122, Mamoswine's 80, Golisopod is 40, so I outspeed that. Tangrowth, I think, is base 100? Let me find out here in a minute. Tangrowth. I like it, Tangrowth. Tangrowth. Assault Vest. Base 50. So I outspeed that too. Okay, so I can Flame Charge off on that. If I have the Incineroar here. Hashtag gets lit. If I run Incineroar, Adamant Incineroar MZ, of course. Flame Charge does 33%, so I can Flame Charge off on that. And the Earthquake doesn't do anything to me. I eat his hits, I can Flame Charge up on him and start sweeping. Okay, let me see how well I do against a Mamoswine. For Mamoswine, Earthquake is doing 78%, even with the Intimidate drop. So Mamoswine is something I want to make sure I have the speed tier to break it. 284, I'm not going to outspeed that, obviously. Okay. Okay, so what I'm thinking is I bring hashtag It's Lit again as an Intimidator, sack it off to the Mamoswine to get the Intimidate drop. He's also Fake Out Pressure, he's U-turn pressure, he's Incineroar MZ. I might just do that. Alright, let's do Incineroar. Because I see no reason not to run Incineroar, and as much as Senshino is screaming at me to run it, the thing is, I don't particularly have something that can break Incineroar, or break it. Break like Mamoswine or whatever. Flame Charge isn't gonna break them, but there is a move that will. Fake Out's gonna break the Sash and things like that. So I'm thinking that I run Incineroar MZ again. Intimidate ability. And we rock out with Fake Out. Flame Charge. Focus Lariat. And Throat Shot. Oh, what type is Dark? Never mind. Okay, so Throat Chop is not the choice of moves. I'm trying to find a fighting type move. Break sounds appealing, but not really. Earthquake sounds appealing. Let me take a look at his opponent draft really quick here. Earthquake sounds appealing. But isn't really appealing. It sounds appealing, but it's not. Do I have Ice Punch access on my set? I doubt it. Okay, so let's keep going. I can run... What else can I run? I can run... Let's go down, damn it. What else can I run? I can also run... What else can I run? I can run Flare Blitz on here. I can run Hidden Power. I can run Leech Life if I wanted to. Does Leech Life cover anything though? I don't think it does. Not particularly. Overheat, Protect, Rest, Return, Shadow Ball, Roar, Substitute, Swords Dance, Taunt, U-Turn, and Will-O-Wisp. Now, I'm thinking Will-O-Wisp for potential burn chances on a bunch of different things. I'm actually going to run a bulky set on this. $252, and then wait, or not 252, I'm sorry, 248. 48 here. Then I can also run like max attack, fully max attack. Actually, I'll check that in a minute. 52, and then 248. Is that the same? Oh. 252. Because with even ADVs, I outspeed what I need to outspeed with this, and I outspeed what I can outspeed. Okay. Now I'm gonna run Adamant, of course, because I need to smack somebody really, really hard. Pick up pressure, Will-O-Wisp to burn something, preferably a couple different things on his draft, and then 8 speed to outspeed like Tangos or whatever. So let's do hashtag it's lit. Caps on again, damn it. Alright, so hashtag it's lit here. Shiny male, of course. And then Crocodile's name, which I didn't name this thing either, is this one's Cassidy. Not spelled like that. Backspace, goddammit. Alright, this one's Cassidy. Honduras is our flashcard because it's the first thing that came to my mind. And I'm gonna name him Nom Nom because why the hell not? So yeah, this is our team this week. Let's go over it. Fire Punch on Cassidy to cover Tangrowth, things like Tangrowth, Mamoswine. High Jump Kick is for the Miltank, as well as General Stab. Return is just to hit as hard as I possibly can. To secure some kills as well. Ice Punch is for Landorus, things like that. We have just enough speed on here to outspeed Greninja and smack it with a kill. Unless for some reason, and I'm gonna hate it if it is, Focus Sash. Which, at that point, I'm thinking, actually, that for that Greninja specifically, I put on Fake Out for sure. Break the potential sashes. Break the potential sashes and get some kills. Okay? Okay? So that's what I think I'm going to do there. Return I don't necessarily need because high jump kick does the work. And then whatever return can't pick up, the high jump kick might be able to. But we have just enough speed, outspeed, a jolly or timid max speed Greninja, who hits 377. We have 378 just for that. 104 HP because I don't know where else to put it, and a max attack because smack somebody really, really hard. Next, we have a favorite set of mine, Saratobi, the shiny event choice banded Entei, Iron Head, Sacred Fire, Stone Edge, and Exchange Speed. Exchange Speed is just priority, smack somebody. Sacred Fire, start burning some things. Stone Edge for Landorus. And then Iron Head is for anything else. Like the Mamoswine, for example. Like the what else? Like the Rotom Fan, for example. That didn't really particularly help it, but you know, for the Golurk, for example. You know, things like that. We have max speed, which actually is enough to outspeed Rotom H, or not Rotom H, Rotom Fan, by 1, with us being adamant. So that's good. That's what I was going for there. Ditto, Kakashi, standard set, max HP, max defense or special defense, choice scarf, shiny of course because duh, transformed, imposter, duh, symbol reason, scouting, and duplicating. And then this needs to be 31 in case I do run into a Mamoswine and I duplicate the Mamoswine that way. Alright, so the next thing we have is our flashcard, Thundurus, choice scarfed, just particularly to outspeed Landorus Incarnate. Base 101 on both ends, choice scarf on one, no choice scarf on the other. Choice scarf also allows me to volt switch out on the Greninja, kill it. I also get to outspeed Mamoswine with this, and whop it with a Focus Blast, given that I make the connection. I also get to outspeed the Miltank. I also get to outspeed the Tangrowth. I also get to outspeed the Hitmontop, which if he brings it is an Intimidator. But this is particularly built to outspeed the Landorus Incarnate. Fire Punch, of course, was on here for Scizor as well. Was on the Lopunny for Scizor as well. But yeah. Next, we have Crocodile, our Choice Scarf Sweeper, Stone Edge, General Coverage, Earthquake, General Coverage, Crunch, General Coverage, Knockoff, Item Utility. Just there, because there. 208 speed, which allows me to outspeed the base 86 Rotom Fan by 1. That's not choice scarfed. I'll outspeed him because I am choice scarfed as well. Moxie Sweeper, get a kill. Choice scarf lets me continuously get kills until I die. 44 or 48 HP because I need somewhere to put it. And it's a speed tier, right? And it's a longevity sake. So yeah, next and last we have Incineroar, 248 HP, max attack adamant with 8 speed. Incineroar is hashtag it's lit, Incineroar MZ, just like last week, because it put in a lot of pressure. It almost killed a Gyarados. I counted, if not for the Intimidate trap last week, the Gyarados would have died. And then Incineroar would have been around to take care of the Steelix like it was designed to do so. So we have Fake Out Pressure to break sashes, to get some last minute kills. Flame Charge is just to increase my speed. Darkest Lariat is for the Z move to smack somebody really, really hard. And Will-O-Wisp is Last Dying Wish to burn something that I outspeed, like the Tangrowth, for example, or the Golisopod if it's still alive for some reason. And the Mega Ampharos even, because I outspeed that at, what is it, base 45, I'm base 60? So, yeah. So that's our team this week, rather. And let's hope that we do good with it. Let's hope that we win with it, because I'm really, really hoping to win. Last week was a win that we would have had if not for Mega Steelix. Either way, this league's not serious. Don't take it too seriously. I'm not taking it seriously. I lost, no big deal. Let's hope we do good this week. And of course, we'll be playing against Spazz, whose channel is linked in the description. Be sure to check him out. But until next week, until the battle, this is your Metagross out of here. Bye, y'all.